Though we are celebrating various things at the holidays are not so happy for everyone. According to the American Psychological Association, a 2023 report said that 41% of American adults say their stress level increases in the period between November and January. No holiday is supposed to be about creating more stress for ourselves, yet we often do. Every Hallmark movie ends with peace, joy, and love, but what if this isn't our reality? In this video, I'm going to help you figure out what to do with less than ideal circumstances. Everyone can survive the holidays well, but we may need to alter our approach and expectations of ourselves and others. Stress can be caused by many situations related to the holidays. It is difficult to balance work tasks and holiday tasks. There are more family dynamics to manage. Maybe our own family seems to be crumbling, yet we need to show up looking like we're okay. There may be pressure to find and afford gifts. Holiday expectations can feel overwhelming, but not meeting those expectations can be disappointing. With reduced sunlight in the winter months, seasonal affective disorder may be kicking in. But even harder, I think, is missing a loved one that is no longer with us or is far away. It might even be whole families that we miss, and possibly worst is feeling excluded from something we wish to be a part of. Or maybe we feel and are quite alone. It is possible to be with people and feel alone. I think that situation can be worse than being alone. Let's start by asking ourselves what the holiday is about. No matter our personal circumstances, the answer to that doesn't change. If it's a holiday we want to celebrate, we can find our own meaningful way to do that. One friend of mine who lost her husband has a quiet day at home. That doesn't sound great to me, but it works for her. Others have big families, but that doesn't always equate with peace. Sometimes different family members want different things. Finding our own way through the expectations can be challenging. Asking ourselves what we would like to celebrate and how we would like to celebrate is a question we sometimes forget. We don't have to say yes to invitations or spend money on obligatory gifts. If we don't want to be alone, we can invite someone over or go volunteer for a worthy cause. If all the things normally done around a holiday make us feel stressed, then we can limit what we do. We can just tell others that this year we are only doing whatever it is that we feel comfortable with. We can even do something totally unrelated to the holiday, like write letters to people we care about or completing a home project. There are countless options. We need to realize this so we can free ourselves from feeling forced into a slot of expected behaviors. It's okay to do things differently than we've done them in the past. It's also okay to do things differently than expected. It's most important that we take care of ourselves by keeping stress low and by remembering what we value most. If we are changing a routine, we will want to convey that to others in a loving way. As humans, we don't always welcome unexpected change, so we have to let others know we care about them, but need to make the change in order to stay healthy and peaceful during the holiday. Christmas 1988, my mother was dying. She was my best friend. As I shopped that year, I can just see myself walking down those aisles. I believed there was something in the world that could heal her, but I just didn't know what it was. It was a terrible, helpless feeling. Everything else, all the beautiful things in the stores, it all felt numb and lacked its normal meaning. I usually loved shopping for my kids, but that year there was nothing in the stores that I really wanted to buy. If you're in this situation, I'm so sorry. It is difficult, but you aren't alone, and it's an opportunity to grow into a more compassionate human being. You aren't alone because God understands our particular situation and all of our feelings, and He cares. Second, though I don't believe time by itself heals all wounds, I know that time gives us an opportunity to grow and develop into people who can tolerate life's troubles better and better. We can shoulder our burdens with more ease over time, but we have to choose this growth path. We also have to support ourselves along the way by making choices to nourish ourselves and decrease stressors. The best way to nourish ourselves is to guard our thoughts and only meditate on what is encouraging and calming. And by meditate, I mean think. Think about what is encouraging and calming. Inspirational movies, reading, physical activity like dance, reading scripture, or a warm bubble bath, for men too, can all promote a sense of calm and well-being. Once we've considered what is meaningful to us and how we would like to celebrate a special day, then we have to work with any limitations we have. If money's a problem, celebrate the holiday in nature. Sledding, going on a hike, or walking by a lake can be very enjoyable and also give us a sense of well-being. The thing children want and need most isn't a bunch of expensive presents. It's love, attention, and peace. These things are free, yet creative. If family strife is an issue, set boundaries beforehand. For instance, plan what you will do if conflict comes up. Make sure your plan is kind but firm. You can leave, go in another room, or do something to interrupt and help the interaction. No one can make us argue or get ugly. That is always our choice. Instead, we just don't participate in anything that doesn't promote peace. De-escalating is so much better than fanning flames. This plan takes forethought, prayer, and our own personal action plan. Be ready. If our health is poor, then we must celebrate whatever health we do have, honor it, and do our best to preserve it. After we have done these things, it's time to place our focus outward. Someone is always in worse shape than we are. Someone needs your encouragement. When someone with a difficult situation is the encourager, then the encouragement becomes all the more powerful. Even from a hospital, we can pray for others and be useful in that very profound way. Every day that we're alive, we have the opportunity to do good or not. Good choices empower us and others. Good choices yield peace. Who doesn't want that? When our hearts ache for someone not present, we can do something meaningful to remember them. For instance, if your ex has custody of your child and you won't be seeing your kid, you could adopt a child with the same birthday as your child from Compassion International, or one of many fine child supporting organizations. These organizations offer you an opportunity to make a difference in a child's life and connect with them personally. These children are so grateful. One of our Compassion kids wrote letters at 9 years old that blew me away with their maturity. She is 19 now and has in her heart to become a lawyer. She wants to help other people. She's come from the most difficult background. Wow. Doing without can help us develop parts of ourselves that otherwise might be forgotten or stay childish. This particular girl has been a teacher to me. This holiday, we may not have a situation that is desirable, but we can still make the best of it. Doing something that serves others always serves us too. I don't really think there is a completely selfless act, except maybe to lay down our lives to spare someone else. Even then, though, Scripture tells us that there's reward for everything we're doing with love. I hope that your holiday is like a Hallmark movie, but for many, it won't be. Open your eyes to those who don't have family around, may feel alone, or are under some other kind of stress. If we are grateful for what we have, then we can show it by being inclusive and thoughtful of others. Pick someone and make a loving difference for them. In this way, no matter our circumstances, we can fill our hearts with peace and meaning. Please pass this video forward to anyone that comes to mind. That action alone is perhaps more profound or powerful than you know. We all want to be remembered. I'm loving you all this holiday season.